to say things are really getting serious in the upper reaches of the table. The top two about to lock horns. We're live on EA TV. Good evening. They might have done quite a bit of refurbishment work on this stadium in recent seasons, but it still has a refreshingly old-fashioned quality about it. We're at Anfield. My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner on this occasion is Stuart Robson. I'm looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League coming right up. It is Liverpool facing Brighton and Hove Albion.
Well, we've got everything needed for a good game here. Two motivated teams, a vibrant atmosphere and some very good players. Let's hope we're not disappointed.
So much looking forward to this. Liverpool kick off. And this is how Liverpool start the game. Alisson begins in goal. Virgil van Dijk plays with Dayo Upamecano in central defence. And the attack is led today by Alexander Isak. Bradley. Jan-Paul van Hecke. And Alex Scott is at the ready with an update because I believe, Alex, something has changed at St Mary's.
Yeah, it's a goal from Nottingham Forest. They're the first on the score sheet here with 7 minutes played.
Cheers, Alex. Really good challenge. And the referee felt he had to blow the whistle. They've made a brilliant start here, and the manager's tactics are clearly giving them the upper hand once again.
Absolutely. Tactically, they had the better of them in the last encounter, and that's happening again today.
Decent idea. Oh, big chance! And a goal! Courtesy of Mohamed Salah. His side in front to their delight.
One, the keeper has no chance here. As you can see, it's a well-taken goal in the end.
We're back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. And news of a goal in the Bristol City game. Alex Scott.
It's a goal from Manchester City. The score's level again now at 1-1 with 17 minutes on the clock.
Thank you, Alex. Delivering it into the box. Possession lost by Brighton. What was the chance they could get caught out on the break here? And it's with Isak. Strong glove on the ball from the keeper. Now can Liverpool use this corner to add to their advantage? Successfully cut out the pass. And support available. Well, who will be the player to decide the outcome, to determine the course of events? No reason at all why it won't be this man, Stuart.
Oh, big chance here, Derek.
Oh, he saves piece of goalkeeping.
Well, he got it all right there. That's an excellent save from the keeper, you have to say that.
Appeared to be in two minds. The attack ended disappointingly. Well, time to send it over to Alex Scott now, because, Alex, I believe there's been a goal in the Millwall game.
It's another goal for Crystal Palace. The free kick was well executed, but it had a big deflection, and it's gone in off the wall. They're pulled ahead by 2 with 30 minutes played.
Thanks for the update, Alex. And behind for a corner. And over comes the corner. Good conditions for the counter. And he's in. Perhaps now. And they've done it to square the game once again. Exhilarating.
Well, let's look at this again, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick. But I think the defending is poor. How can the goalkeeper be left so exposed with 2 players running at him? Mind you, it's still a great team goal.
Back underway, level pegging, 1 goal apiece in this game. Good looking move. Must take the lead here. And they have. You've got to say, it has been coming.
Well, he has to come up with a game plan. His side are struggling now.
Well, Liverpool restart the game. A wake-up call for them, perhaps. Now with Kerkez. Now with Gravenberg. So Bosley. Mo Salah. Here's Isak. So 2 minutes to be added on at the end. The danger not over. The keeper making sure that was pushed well away from danger. And Liverpool down by a goal, in need of inspiration from the corner.
Well, just listen to the fans. They know this is a big chance here.
So the referee brings the first half to him. So the referee's whistle, and into the second act of the drama. Virgil van Dijk. McAllister. Kerkez. And let's join Alex Scott, because I hear a goal has gone in the Southampton match.
Yeah, it's a goal for Nottingham Forest. He shot far post, the keeper parries it, but the
Oh, forgive me, Alex, what an opportunity here. Decides to shoot. Fully committed.
That's great defending there.
And apologies to Alex for having to interrupt her. To confirm, Forest did score in that game, and their lead at the moment is 2-0. Oh, fine play, and maybe it'll set something up. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. Counter-attacking possibilities. Well, they promised much on the break, but ultimately delivered little. Well, transfer speculation is all part of football, and there's been...
Hang on, it's a chance here.
Liverpool, who are now on level terms.
You have to ask, where's the defending? The keeper is completely exposed, but he still had to finish it, and he did it really well. It's a good goal.
Underway again at 2-all. Well, something has happened in the Millwall game. Alex Scott has the information for us.
It's another goal for Crystal Palace. They're ahead by 3 now.
A pure instinct from the keeper.
Well, a top-class reaction from a top-class goalkeeper. Brilliant stuff.
Oh, looked rushed there. Just cutting off the supply.
Well, you can't argue with those stats, can you? They've had good chances at both ends. The game is being played with great intensity, and it's been a pleasure to watch.
Could be. And there is the goal to re-establish their advantage.
Well, as you can see, he beats the defenders so easily with a change of pace, and then it's a decent finish. That's a very good goal, you have to say.
You can't really say defences are on top. 3-2. Well, apologies to our viewers for having to interrupt Alex just then. To clarify, Palace have found the net in that match, and they are seemingly cruising now, 3-0 in front. Right, I understand there's been a goal in the Bristol City match, and Alex Scott has all the information.
It's a third for Bristol City. They're back in this now with 70 minutes on the clock. Entertaining stuff so far here, Derek.
Thanks for the update, Alex. And he takes it away. McAllister. This is Salah. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Florian Wirtz. Splendid block. Well, here's one to look forward to with us here on EA TV. In the Champions League, the round of 16 first leg live.
A big moment here, Derek.
Oh, it all happened so quickly. A fast counter-attack and then a tremendous save.
That was a brilliant save. It's kept them in it here.
Milos Kerkez. On to McAllister.
Well, the Liverpool fans are really getting behind their team here, but will it be enough? What a finish we're going to get to this game.
It did look on for them, but not to be. This could finish it. And in all likelihood, that is game over. So little time left for a response.
Well, let's look at this again, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head: smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. So Bosley. On to Gravenberg. And will the cross work out for them? And the Seagulls losing the ball. As far as stoppage time is concerned, 3 minutes here. And he's in. Oh, surely this time. And you cannot argue with a hat-trick. Simply unstoppable today.
Well, here it is again, and they've taken their goal well, but the defending was non-existent. That should never happen.
So Bosley. And there goes the final whistle. Victory for Brighton and Hove Albion. They get maximum points. How would you sum it up?
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? I was particularly impressed with their play going forward. Really lively, almost cutting through at will at times. The result was never much in doubt, if I'm honest.
A manager with a clear vision. It's not just about tactics, but also about unity and identity. The fans can see it and feel... Hello everyone, great to have you with us. As you can see, we're at the Amex Stadium for this one. I'm Derek Ray, and delighted to have Stuart Robson sharing commentary duties with me. And we have FA Cup action to bring you from the round of 16 just moments away. It's Brighton and Hove Albion, and they face Sunderland.
When you get to this stage of the tournament, 90 minutes away from a place in the last 8, you can expect a game full of passion, endeavour and a large amount of skill. Hopefully we're not disappointed.
Well, for any player, it's a matter of personal pride to start positively with their new club.
Well, he's been brought to the club to add some much-needed firepower, so hopefully he can open his account today. He needs to get off to a good start here.
Ferdi Kadioglu. Options in the middle. Fancies it! And a solid stop there. Let's see about the delivery. Diarra. Great mutual respect between the two managers, but the first time they've locked horns.
Well, they both know how they want to play, but who will come out on top? This should be very interesting.
Able to skip past his man. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence.
Well, that was how to defend the edge of the box.
Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Promising for them. Quite a lot of discussion about him prior to this game, facing his former club, facing his past, and that's not always straightforward, is it, Stuart?
Well, it can work either way. Some players are inspired and play really well, some feel overawed. I hope for his sake it's the first.
Danger building. Mitoma. Possession ceded by the Black Cats. In a decent position. Well, body in the way. And a very good challenge. Well, there's been a boatload of speculation surrounding him ahead of the game. There are many who believe that this will be his final campaign, that he's on the verge of retiring, Stuart.
Well, it's a shame if the stories are true, because he still has so much to offer. But he's...
And foiled only by the crossbar. Sunderland have it back now. Granit Xhaka. Xhaka with it. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Chances on. And there it is. The opening goal. 1-0, and they'll feel they deserve it.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, and once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Granit Xhaka. Now with Neil. Reinildo. Dan Neil. Xhaka with it. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Cash. Counter-attacking possibilities. This could square the game. Stopped a surefire goal. Putting it out of play for a throw-in. Dan Neil. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Flowing here. And he's made headway. Oh, what a save!
Yeah, did so well there. Got his angles absolutely spot on.
Who's going to get on the end of it? And just over the crossbar. Kadioglu. 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. Can he put it away? Well, still danger. Well, they can bring it out now. And so the first half. So they get the second half going here. Dan Neil. Reinildo. Promising as they look to level it. And the keeper will happily collect that one. And the referee blows the whistle. It is a free kick. Reinildo. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Good-looking pass. Gives it a go. They're going to take some stopping now. Two in front here.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. But there's still plenty to do from here. He hits it so well, though. Lots of pace, lots of power, and the keeper just can't react in time. It's a great strike.
And the ball is moving again. 2-0 is how it stands. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Will he play it in? Well, just to point you in the right direction, we have more live action from the Premier League coming up here on EA TV. It's Brighton and Hove Albion taking on Newcastle United. Oh, fancy footwork. certainly can't fault them for trying as they keep the pressure on.
Well, that was a decent effort, and you just sense a goal's coming here.
Ferdi Kadioglu. Well read to win possession back. Good movement. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Make it happen in front of goal. My goodness, they need a boost.
Well, big chance to reduce the deficit, but it's been totally wasted. That was a poor effort.
Determined defending. Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. And he read it well. Now, options are plenty. Well, both sides encountering difficulties keeping possession. And the deflection there before it went over the byline. Going to be a corner. And time for the change now. It's been whipped towards the near post. Well, threat over for now. And bursting forward. That's well blocked. Alert defending. Rutter. Takes it on. Oh, really close. Just over the top. Oh, useful ball. Well, a textbook interception. This is looking threatening. Released it nicely. Possession lost by Sunderland. And a chance to rip it in here. Pressure was on, but the keeper's done well to defuse the situation. Vinny Orban. And he has options available. Oh, what an opportunity. That's the goal! Surely now, that is that!
Well, just look how exposed the keeper is. He's got absolutely no chance there, but they do take it well, you have to say.
This is looking rather comfortable for them. 3-0. Almada. And that's it, the final whistle. And the hosts will go through.
Well, it was all at a bit of a canter, to be honest. They dominated pretty much from the start, and it left the result in little doubt. They'll be full of confidence going into the next round.
And in the final analysis, a really positive performance from this man, Stuart.
Well, he gave that back line a torrid time, didn't he? He was far too sharp for them, always looking to play on the shoulder, took his goals well too. Clearly the difference maker today.
on one man. It's been confirmed he'll retire at the end of the campaign. Sussex by the sea, always an inviting prospect. Welcome everyone to the Amex Stadium. I'm Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board alongside me is Stuart Robson, my commentary partner. And we've got Premier League action coming right up. It's Brighton up against Newcastle United.
Well, as is always the case, both teams will look to control the centre of the pitch. Whichever can do that will dominate possession and probably the game. This is going to be key, I think, today.
The wait is over. Now we're in business. The initial 11 today for the hosts.
Well, they're going to play with two wingers here, but I'm just a little bit worried that the centre-forward could become isolated. Therefore, the midfield players need to get forward as much as possible in this 4-3-3 shape.
The inside route looks promising. It is the opening goal of this match, and what a start they've made.
Well, here we can see just how good this goal is. It has everything. Skill, pace and power. There is no stopping him there.
Back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Well, with the record they've built against this team, the manager certainly looks calm and confident.
Yeah, but I'm not sure that means too much today. This is a totally different game.
Opportunity! Well, how has he kept that out?
Yeah, agile, athletic and sharp. What a good save that was.
Do damage on the break. This could be the equaliser. That is a perfect tackle.
Yeah, he's done really well there. What a brilliant recovery that was.
Rafael Leao. Almada. Well, he really is danger personified, but in this game, Stuart, what do you think we might see from him?
Well, that's a very impressive return, isn't it? He's been excellent, and it's not just been his goals. His all-round players look really bright this season.
Well, difficult angle. Good try.
Well, he took a chance there, and you have to say that was a great effort from that position.
Almada. He has teammates around him. Oh, so close to extending their lead.
Well, that really would have put them in a commanding position, but it's still all to play for here.
Well, many people have made this fellow the focus of attention ahead of today's match, and the reports have been confirmed. He will, in fact, end his career at the end of the season. No two ways about it, Stuart. A big loss for the club.
Yes, it really is. Obviously, he's going to be missed here. Very much a key player in the dressing room. No doubt they'll be looking to the transfer window to strengthen now.
Did look like a free kick. Well, he was a long way from goal, but that didn't seem to bother him.
Well, he won't strike a football much better than that. That certainly had the keeper worried. Well, no surprise there. Brighton have been in control over the last 15 minutes and have been pressing to extend their lead. They just need to be a bit more clinical in front of goal.
Oh, that's right, and unusually they don't have the ball on this occasion. Opportunity to level it. What a vital intervention. Possession ceded by Brighton. Promising move this from Newcastle. And space for them here on the flank. Dangerous ball. ordinary header, and that's probably being charitable. Trying to tee it up. Real chance. And it's a goal. Level again. What a match this is turning out to be.
Well, look at the finish here. He's just eased that beyond the keeper. That's a good goal, you have to say.
So, a level contest, 1-1. Openda. Thoughtful play. And losing the ball there.
Yeah, just snuffed out the danger there. That's a good turnover.
Gordon. Might be a chance to break. Oh, nice ball. Oh, that's fine defensive play. That's a good-looking ball. He's through. And a goal! Just like that, they're back in front.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
And that brings to an end the first half here at the Amex Stadium. What a first half performance by Rafael Leao. Spellbinding at times, wasn't it?
Well, what a first half he had. I thought he was outstanding. He caused the defenders all sorts of problems with his movement and pace.
Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in this second half. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Just needs to steady himself. Could be up for grabs. Well, no damage done in the end.
Yeah, relief of course, but let's talk about the initial save. It was top class.
Well, just a quick reminder that we'll have all the live action for you from Wembley, the Carabao Cup final, right here on EA TV. It's Brighton and Hove Albion facing Arsenal.
Well, I've seen some great League Cup finals over the years, and I don't think this one will disappoint. It should be a great game.
Well, that ball looks promising.
Oh, that's great awareness.
And a change to the scoreline in the Southampton game. Over to Alex for the details.
It's a second goal for Bournemouth.
Apologies for jumping in, but this could be a chance. And he finds the net. He could hardly miss.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a simple finish in the end. But where was the defending? That's just not good enough.
Shortage of goals in this match, 3-1. Well, to Alex, apologies for having to interrupt you just then. To clarify, Bournemouth have found the net in that match, and their advantage at the moment stands at 2-0. And we have more live Premier League action coming up for you soon on EA
Derek, what a
TV.
great opportunity.
chipping it. Well, well, well. How many players would have the confidence to try that? Simply magnificent.
Well, let's look at this again, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick, and the finish is sublime. He sees the keeper's position and just chips it over him. It's a breathtaking goal.
And they get the ball rolling again. Just get the feeling the Magpies believe here. Mateus Nunes. And he's driving his team forward. Bruno Guimaraes. Idea. Can he? The save was a good one. Now breaking at pace. Potential danger. Joe Willock. Joelinton. Willock. Well, Brighton come away with it. Well, they're moving it around with real purpose here. Anthony Gordon. Joelinton. And a good-looking pass. Well, asking a bit too much in the end, and that'll be a throw-in. Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. Went in strongly, decisively. Well, getting it forward, but they need an equaliser. Nice looking pass. And a good looking ball. And defensive resilience there. Good conditions for the counter. Well, news coming through that the referee has pointed. A real opening now.
Well, here we can see it again. He's shown outstanding vision to find the perfect cutback. But really, the goalkeeper should never be exposed that easily. Great team goal, but woeful defending.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Bruno Guimaraes. Anthony Elanga. And a decent delivery. But keeper's ball. They'll be disappointed with that delivery. So 2 minutes of stoppage time here. Conceição. And that is going to do it for this game. It goes into the books as a win for Brighton. What did you make of it?
Well, fairly comfortable in the end, wasn't it? Thought they controlled the middle of the park well. Going forward, there was some really nice incisive play too. It's a good result for them.
It promises to be a full-throttle occasion, and we expect a game to remember. It's the final of the Carabao Cup. Stay tuned, we have it live. This is the time when the talking has to stop and the action finally begins. A warm welcome to Wembley from me, Derek Ray. I'm joined in the commentary box by Stuart Robson, and we're just seconds away from kick-off time in what promises to be a wonderful Carabao Cup final. It's Brighton and Hove Albion versus Arsenal.
What a chance for one of these teams to get their hands on silverware. And over the years, we've seen some great League Cup finals. Let's hope today matches up to some of those occasions. Really looking forward to this one.
A lot of excitement whenever Bukayo Saka is in the lineup. What might we see from him in this game?
Well, so many goals are scored from crosses into the box, and this man is brilliant at delivering those crosses. He will be a massive threat today.
And a look at the lineup for Brighton.
Well, it's great to see a team playing with wingers in a 4-3-3, but they've got to be effective, both with their dribbling and their crosses. Otherwise, they'll become bit-part players.
And a look at the starting lineup for Arsenal. William Saliba starts alongside Gabriel in central defence. And rather than use a strike partnership, they've gone with just the one player in attack. And underway here, the quest for the Carabao Cup. This the final chapter. Joel Feldman. And very nicely positioned to win it back. That's a good pass. A gift for any goalkeeper. Timber. And here's Saliba. And danger dealt with for now.
Well, that's cleared the danger. Really good defending there.
Arsenal pushing forward with options available. Can they forge ahead? They do! And you've got to say they're good value for the lead.
Well, here it is again, and it's a superbly weighted through ball to break that defensive line. But in the end, it's far too easy to create the 2v1 against the keeper. What were the defenders trying to do? Nice finish, but poor defensively.
So underway again here. 1-0 the score. Ferdi Kadioglu. Mitoma. Feeding it through. Is this the moment? And the keeper making sure that was pushed well away from danger. Timber. Martin Ødegaard. It's with Ødegaard. And Arsenal now find themselves in potentially a dangerous position, but nothing comes of it. Good challenge and a throw-in coming up. Rutter. Excellent vision. And a confident clearance. William Saliba. Not the pass he had in mind. A really good pass. Oh, must be. That's two for him today. They simply can't stop him. No wonder he's celebrating.
Well, here's the replay, and they get this just right, don't they? The timing of the pass is absolutely brilliant.
So 2-0 now. Kaoru Mitoma. A quick low ball. Well, it could have got them back in business, but not to be.
But at least they're making chances.
They're using the space really well. But now can they push on? Let's see about the cross. But played by the goalkeeper. Jorginho Rutter. Can he put it away? Brilliant save. And he gobbles up the second chance. Disappointment for the keeper. No wonder he's asking questions of his defence.
That's unfortunate for the keeper because that first save was a really good one. So unlucky.
So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the score. What's going to happen next? Bukayo Saka. No, not the best challenge. Real chance. It must go in. And the keeper nowhere to be found. Not that he's complaining.
Well, let's take another look. Yeah, he won't get an easier finish than that. The defending was all over the place, though.
Underway again with the score at 3-1. Could reduce the deficit. Oh, wow! Brilliant defending. Gyökeres. Promising pass.
Just stopped it in its tracks there.
Plenty of support here. Can they get one back? And it goes to alter the arithmetic and give them hope that they can turn this round.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, and when he gets onto it, he holds off the challenge, keeps his balance, and makes good contact with the ball. That's a top-class finish.
Well, back underway, and a glut of goals here. 3-2. Well, taking into account all the stoppages, 2 minutes to be added on. Kivior. And the referee's whistle. We've reached the halfway point. Well, it's advantage Arsenal after the first 45 minutes, but still a long way from being decided here. Nice ball to switch the point of attack. The threat could be there. Out of play and an Arsenal throw-in forthcoming. Gyökeres. I'll tell you what,
Well, as you can see, his movement is really good, which then makes the finish look easy. That's a decent goal, that's for sure.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Kadioglu. And Feldman with it here. Well, they kept their shape defensively. Job done for now.
Well, no chance there. That was a good bit of defending.
Jakub Kivior. Action from the quarter-finals of the FA Cup coming your way on EA TV. It's Brighton and Hove Albion facing Southampton.
That should be a really good game. Down to the last 8 with a place in the semi-final stake. That should be an absolute cracker.
Kick given to Arsenal. Substitution time as is here. Could be more trouble. Maybe dangerous here. It wasn't straightforward for the keeper, but making it look routine. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. And we very much hope you'll join us for more live Premier League action on EA TV. It's Arsenal facing Manchester City.
I'm really looking forward to that. Two entertaining teams in what should be a really feisty affair.
Big chance! Well, that is the moment he would love to have back because it really was there for him. And teammates around him. Who's going to get on the end of it? And that'll be Brighton's ball. Jorginho Rutter. And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through. Well, they could break at pace. Gabriel Martinelli. Just the challenge that was required. Good wing play. Almada. Oh, read it really well. Saka. Decent idea. It's a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Now the counter-attack looks on. Could reduce the deficit. In it goes! And you never know in this game. They might yet be able to level it.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. But he's still got so much work to do. Just look at the strength he shows to hold off the defender and still get his shot away. That's a really good finish.
So back underway, and this game has had a roller coaster quality about it. We might very well have late excitement here. 5 minutes to go, and just one goal between them. High quality defending. Now can they hit them on the counter? Space and time for Arsenal. And a throw in it's going to be. Well, he certainly made his mark on the game, and now the manager is making a switch. Electing to shoot. We've had the official word. There will be a minimum of 2 added minutes. Subimendi. And there goes the final whistle. The cup issue is settled. A story of one side celebrating and the other distraught. Memories are being made.